Alrighty, everybody, welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Mega Man Xtreme. Last time we tackled the intro stage and took on Storm Eagle, so this time we are going to go after Flame Stag, the only of the first four of these Mavericks that's from Mega Man X2. And much like the original version, I hate this stage. You'll see why in just a moment. Here we have a giant beetle thing that, okay, I guess I'll go this way. Basically, those giant beetle things, you can ride them up all the way to the top, but he crashed into the wall early, so I had to take the lower path. Basically, the only difference was you skip one enemy, and there's a ledge up there that does nothing. And I guess that was hard enough that we needed a checkpoint. Anyway, gotta fight these things, and we're already there. Rising lava. Now, I hate this part so much, and we need to take the hit to get that. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. Now that if you've picked up at least one heart tank, that lava won't kill you instantly. And if you're at full life, it won't kill you instantly, but it'll come pretty darn close. So you just want to avoid it at all costs, pretty much. And we'll have him destroy that for us. And we will make a very bad jump. And we have our second Dr. Light capsule already. And this time we get the body upgrade. Increases our defensive ability, and therefore we will receive less damage. It cuts damage by about half. So we'll step right on in here and get that. Note again that Mega Man X's sprite will not change until we have all four upgrades. Then we jump up here, and we find out... We're at the boss already? No. It's a mini-boss gate, and oh, hey, there's this Zane guy. Thanks, I saw that. Yeah, that's not true. You have the easiest pattern ever. He will jump 3 times, then he will jump and do this spin thing. Jump. And he'll jump and do the spin thing, which you can't hurt him when he's doing. So, yeah, this guy's just dash under his jump or wall climb, do whatever you gotta do. Get out of the way of the spin. I'm doing a pretty poor job, but you get the point. And just like that, I underestimated you. You sure did. That wasn't my luck. It was the fact that you sucked that made me win, but whatever. Let's continue on with the rest of this level here. What kind of douchebag move is that? It's like, here's a ladder. So, alright, you drop down. Oh, right into the scalding pit of lava. Thanks, game. We'll continue on. Now, I don't even know why they included the little, those little metal-looking things on the walls here. Because in the Super Nintendo game, those flying guys could light them up and set them on fire. So then you would have to dodge the fire or take a bunch of damage. But in the Game Boy Color version here, they can't catch fire at all. Again, I assume it's due to memory limitations, but I just don't understand the point of having them there if they don't do anything. Anyway, I'm pretty much planning on dying going in fighting Flame Stag here. This low of a life total just isn't quite going to cut it. But we'll see what we can do against him. Actually, yeah, it's just to save time for everybody. I'll just let him kill me. Picked up a free guy in the middle of the stage, why not? Okay, so take our first look at the sub-screen here. There's our sub-tank, nothing in it at the moment. The exit here will allow us to exit a level if we've already beaten it. That's extra options to automatically charge our buster without having to hold the button down, and the ability to turn on rapid fire. I will not be using either of those options. Here we see the power-ups we've collected, and here we have our configuration, which is the standard, attack, jump, press this button to bring up the sub-screen, the usual stuff. So we will exit and equip Storm Tornado, and head back in for the real fight. Now, in the Super Nintendo version of Mega Man X2, Flame Stag here was weak against Bubble Crab's Bubble Splash. However, we obviously don't have that, so we will make do with this. It works just as well. It's not Storm Tornado isn't quite as abusive as it was in the Super Nintendo game. You don't get multiple hits on enemies and bosses like you did on that, but it's still a perfectly serviceable weapon. And if you've if you've noticed, Flame Stag's antlers and his flames have all turned blue, showing he's a little faster, a little stronger, and starts doing that what he did to me, punching you up in the air and bringing you back down. Not a fun move to get hit by. And that'll do it for Flame Stag. Not too tough. Pretty easy pattern to get into there, especially if you have his weakness. And we got the Speed Burner for our troubles. And we will save and go right there. Alright. Back to the stage selection screen. We will go after Chill Penguin next. A level I am very sick of just from playing the original game so often. Chill Penguin's usually who I went after first, so I've seen enough of this stage to last me for my whole life. It's pretty much the same stage. All the power-ups are in the same place. Even the Dr. Light capsule, although if you notice, in the original game, the Dr. Light capsule in this stage gave us the dash ability, which I obviously already have, so this one's got to do something different. Still the leg upgrade, and it enhances our mobility on climbing the wall. This makes us climb the wall about twice as fast, and it also makes us jump about twice as far when we do jump off the wall. It's a pretty neat upgrade, but in a few levels it can kind of bite you, just because some of them require precision wall jumping, and that's not really quite as easy with this power-up, but we'll take what we can get. Alright, didn't want to take that hit, but whatever. And just like in the original game, we got some ride armor, which strangely you get into by pressing the up button instead of the action button or the jump button or anything logical. Take down the first couple armors, and, well, that was a short ride. Now we want to hop up here. See how I'm jumping off really far and a lot faster than I was earlier? See, it's already a little more difficult to control just on regular jumps. Switch over to the Speed Burner. Come over here, 3 hits, gets us our heart tank. And continue on. We are almost done with the stage already. Hitting another checkpoint. We're going to head up to Snowball Guys. Take care of them. Real simple to get around. Wait there. And we are already at Chill Penguin. We're going to switch over to his weakness, which is Speed Burner. Now, Chill Penguin's a little bit harder in this version, as his lair's a lot smaller. And you also gotta, you can see his ice pellets are kind of blocking the flame shot. You gotta hit him just in the top of his head in order to get the hit. And it's definitely a tough shot to make, but it's doable. Oh, don't get stuck in the corner. Come on, this fight's long enough already. Alright. See, now if I didn't have the upgrade, which is impossible since it was right in our way for the legs, I wouldn't have been able to jump across the entire chamber like that. Oh, I'm not going to be able to kill him with Speed Burner. I'm wasting too many shots. Man, I am never this terrible with this weapon. Oh, okay. We'll finish him off with the X-Buster. Oh, now I'm just doing worse all around. Alright. Oh, Chill Penguin, you were so easy, and it's not like he's hard here, but he's just a little. His hitbox is a little harder to hit in this version. That little thing he does when he jumps up to the hook up top there is no big deal. He just calls up a wind that sends his little ice sculptures into the wall. I don't think I've ever been hit by it, ever. Oh, you see, like, that shot should have gone over that ice pellet, but it just got absorbed by it. Such a pain. And then he just started taking stupid hits because he started getting impatient, and eventually he goes down anyway. And for killing Chill Penguin, we got the Shotgun Ice. It's a pretty basic weapon. It shoots a ice pellet. It can freeze some enemies in place. It destroys weaker ones outright. And most importantly, we are going to need it to kill our next Maverick, which is Spark Mandrill, who we will be taking on in Part 3. Until then.